What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. For those who are new here, hello and welcome. And for all of my returning subscribers, hey. So today, as you see from the title, we are getting into a self-care Sunday session. You guys, I am a mom of 4, and it is so easy to just get behind on certain things and kind of neglect myself. So today I wanted to pour into myself by giving myself a manicure, which was very much so needed, first of all. But then also it just gave me a moment to just clear my brain, busy my hands, and really pamper myself. So that's what we will be doing. So I will be showing you all the steps that I go through to achieve a professional like at-home gel mani. I am a licensed cosmetologist, but by no stretch of the imagination am I a nail tech. I know the basics, but I don't know all the tips and tricks. So today this is just like a realistic view of what I go through to, achieve a nice manicure. So today we will be using these gorgeous polishes from Glam. So shout out to them. Thank you guys so much for sending me these products to try out and share with my viewers. I will be leaving links to everything down in the description below, but of course it comes with your top and your base coat, which are just clear bases. I didn't get like a matte base or anything. And in addition to that, I also picked 3 colors that I thought were like totally my vibe. I went for a nude, a more like pop of color, and something that was just a little bit more fun. Also in the box, it comes with a card that just tells you how to use everything. In addition to the polishes, Madam Glam also sent me a mini LED light, which was extremely helpful. And I think that this is something that will be like really helpful if like you just have like a small space to do this sort of thing. Maybe you don't have like a full-blown like glam room setup. So being able to have something small like this is really helpful to like, as you can see, the legs are collapsible, so you can, collapse it down and slide it in a drawer or a bag or something like that. So also in the box, it gives you very, very detailed instructions on how to use this lamp, because obviously you will need to use different times for the different coats. So here I just wanted to show you all the things that I'll be using. So cuticle oil, some alcohol. I use a primer to use like as a base to make sure my gel lasts a little bit. So that is one that is pretty easily accessible. A bowl, of course. This is a brush that I will be using to apply said primer, a cuticle pusher, and of course your emery board and buffing board. All right, so I went on ahead and took off the gel that I had on my nails. And of course, while we are doing our nails, we got to be looking at something. So I like to set up like a long interview, typically something from the Breakfast Club or one of my favorite podcasts. And we are starting with the cuticles. Now, I think I said cuticle oil, but what I mean is cuticle remover. So I apply the cuticle remover and I just begin by working that in and pushing my cuticles back. Once my cuticles are all pushed back and removed, I like to use a paper towel with the alcohol to just get all of that debris and excess oils off of the nail. And then of course we want to clip away all of that dead skin, and I had a lot, and I apologize, I totally got out of frame because sis was super focused, because like I said, there was a lot of skin to get off of there. So here I am using my cuticle nippers, which I don't think I showed that in the beginning, but obviously cuticle nippers, you will need those as well. course you want to shape your nails however you like to shape them up, but I like mine kind of like squoval, like rounded edges, but overall square. You know what I'm saying? All right, after we shape everything up, of course, we want to buff the nail bed. This is super important. This is what's going to help your gel adhere to the nail bed and actually last. You want to get all the shine off of your nails. So buff carefully, take your time, make sure that you get in those corners and crevices as well. And here I am applying that primer. Again, this is not a necessary step, but I do find that it's helpful. All right, so here we are. First thing that we do, of course, is apply our base. And you just want to do those in very thin layers. So after you apply your base, you want to cure this for 30 seconds. So you press that just one time. And because this lamp is a little small, obviously your thumb can't fit up underneath it. So again, doing that same process on your thumb. All right, now for the colors. So I decided to use all three colors because I wanted to display to you guys just how good and consistent all of the colors are. Listen, you know how some brands, like some of the colors are great, but other ones, not so much. I am extremely impressed with all three of these colors. They applied very opaque. None of them were too sheer. None of them were too chunky and thick. I mean, they applied very, very easily. Something that's helpful, I don't know if you caught that, but you want to roll your polishes. You don't want to pound them on your hand or shake them up too much. You could possibly break a bottle on your hand, and you don't want to do that, sis. Trust me, that's not a good time. So I like to roll each one just to make sure the polish is all mixed up. No streakiness happening. You feel me? All right, and of course you want to clean up, and then once you're done with your cleanup, you want to cure everything, and this time I press the button twice, and that is going to let it process for 60 seconds. All right, and I just went on ahead and skipped ahead. Of course, I only had to put 2 coats of each color on. I don't know why all of that fast forwarded, but that's fine. So yeah, I literally ended up doing 2 coats of each color. All 3 of the colors were extremely opaque. Like I said, none of them turned out chunky and thick, and the lasting power was amazing. In this top coat, you guys, it is so shiny. It never got dull on me. It never stained. As I mentioned, I am a cosmetologist, so my hands are always in some sticky situations, and these polishes held up nicely. So I will give this a thumbs up if you guys want to try it out. Again, I will leave everything down in the description bar below. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to also treat yourself to some self-care. And until the next time, peace out.